Today I am drinking a Sonoma Heritage Vine Zinfandel from Rancho Zabaco 2016. Today I am showing you guys my updated favorite masks. A couple of these masks are tried and true favorites that I've been using for years, and I also have some new favorites to show you as well. There are 5 of them, so I don't want to use all of them because, you know, I don't want to take like the top 3 layers of my skin off tonight. But first I must apply my handy dandy Headwrap. Okay, done and done. First mask I'm going to apply to my face is the Lush Cupcake mask. I actually just picked this mask up a few weeks ago because I was looking for a new purifying mask. You guys know how I feel about my Sand and Sky. I love, love, love that mask, but I've run out, and admittedly it's really difficult to get things shipped to the ship. So I'm trying to find things that I can actually just find in ports and take them back on the ship with me. It is a deep cleansing and softening mask with Razul mud and cocoa powder. And it literally smells like a damn cupcake. Like, honestly, I could sit here and just get high off of this mask. Number 1, I love the way this mask goes on. It is super soft and creamy, and you keep it in the fridge, so it's really cooling. You can see how it just glides on. It looks like chocolate frosting, and I want to just dip into it and go to town. When I use this mask, I've noticed in the morning I have a couple little blemishes that start to crop up. But here's the deal. Anytime you use a mask that's purifying, it's going to purge your skin, which is what you want. If there's something hiding out in your pores, you gotta clear that shit out. So having a couple blemishes isn't the end of the world because it means that the mask is actually doing its job. I also like to get it right along the jawline because that's where sometimes I get some clogged pores as well. And we're gonna let this set for 15 minutes at least. Honestly, most of the masks that I show you here today, I kind of let them sit for a long ass time. If you have really sensitive skin, you probably want to adhere to the time limit that's on the packaging. I am kind of naughty and I just let it sit until I decide to wash it off. I've had a lot of people ask me how often I mask, and I've gotten to a point where I do a mask a day at least. When I mask that often, I do rotate the masks. I'm not doing just all purifying or all exfoliating because I want to be gentle on my skin. The next mask I'm going to bring up is an oldie but a goodie. It is also from Lush, and it is the Cup of Coffee mask. This is my favorite mask to do in the morning. It's really exfoliating. It depuffs, so I like to use this mask before, you know, something important, an interview, an audition, before I film. It makes me look and feel good. It gives me that wonderful rosy glow to my cheeks. This is a stimulating blend of fresh ground coffee, kaolin, and agave syrup. The difference between these 2 masks is the cupcake is more purifying and softening, and the Cup of Coffee is going to be depuffing and exfoliating. I'm going to show you what Cup of Coffee looks like. You can see it's a little bit runnier. The other thing I love about Lush masks is that the price point is bangin'. The masks I show you today are all going to be different price points. Some of them are a little bit pricier, but you don't have to break the bank to get a great face mask. Like this little container was, I think, around $13. I also love masking because it's just a great way to come home and treat yourself at the end of the day. I also should note that before I do a mask, I love to prep my skin with a toner or some sort of chemical peel. It really just opens up your pores and gets your skin ready to receive that mask. You guys know how I feel about my Biologique Recherche P50. I ran out of that, so I'm currently using the Glossier solution. Can't say enough about the addition of a chemical exfoliant in my skincare regimen. Now I'm going to remove this with some warm water over the sink, and I'll be right back. The next thing I'm going to apply for you guys is the Pharmacy Honey Potion Mask. This is something that I've talked about since day 1 on YouTube, and I cannot say enough about this mask. It's my hands down favorite of all time. It is a renewing antioxidant mask with Echinacea Green Envy Honey, and it is a warming massage mask that nourishes and revitalizes the skin for a glowing, smooth complexion. The thing that I love about this mask is not only is it going to aid in cell renewal, it's also going to moisturize. So you're getting a real 2-in-1 situation here. I am going to apply it for you because it's one of my favorite things to apply. It also comes with this handy dandy magnetic spatula, which magic. And again, it's like you are putting actual honey on your skin. It's also a warming mask, and I love to give myself a really good facial massage with this. The price point of this is around, I believe, $56. You know, a lot of people are hesitant to spend that sort of money on a skincare product, but here's the thing, when you think about how much you're gonna use this, it's probably like $3 each time I use it, you know? Because it's so glidey and slippery, it's so nice to give yourself a wonderful facial massage. And while you do it, the mask heats up. This is also really great for people who have acne because honey is a natural antibiotic. So it's going to be really healing on your skin. And you'll notice certain areas are a little bit warmer than others. I like to think it's because those areas need this lovin' a little bit more than others. Not entirely sure. I might have just pulled that out of my ass, but I've also had a few of you guys tell me that your husbands sometimes watch my videos with you, and that brings such joy to my heart. I cannot even tell you. Here's the thing. I have a lot of guy friends who are like, oh, you have a beauty channel. I mean, that sounds great, but also I don't wear makeup. Beauty starts with skincare. And I'm pretty sure even if you're a man, you have a face, I have to look at it, and you have to live with it. So yeah, why don't you start working on that? Do you want to be walking around just maybe getting by the skin of your teeth? Or do you want to actually personify the fountain of youth? I don't always take masks underneath my eyes. This one, I feel pretty confident that it's okay to do that just because it's so incredibly nourishing. Also, really take that mask below your jawline onto your neck, because guys, hashtag turkey necks. No one wants it, okay? I can't become that woman when I'm older whose face just literally extends into their neck and vice versa. I just need some sort of a differentiation, you know? I honestly could just like rub this into my skin for hours. Okay, so now we're just gonna let this set for a few minutes. Did you guys watch the finale of Game of Thrones? I'm not gonna spoil anything, everyone calm down. I've had like a substantial amount of comments saying, hey, I don't watch Game of Thrones, I'm thinking about starting, can I just start anywhere? No, you can't. So please stop asking, and please never do that. You will be supremely confused. You will not know what's happening. You'll be like, what land are we in? What kingdom are we in? Who is this person? Why are they important? Why do I give a shit about them? I still don't know half of everyone's names. Do not start from any place but the beginning. Also, if you are concerned about spoilers, y'all need to get on it now, because the internet is chock full of them. You know, I live on a ship. We can't stream anything on the ship. I can't get on YouTube. I can't stream Netflix. None of that. Yeah, that's right. You sit with that for a second. You really think about what that's like. So I depend on some of my friends to somehow obtain Game of Thrones in port. I'm not going to get into details because I don't ask questions, but magically somehow Game of Thrones appears on someone's hard drive and I get to watch it about 3 days later. Do you know how much I had to avoid the internet for 3 days so that the last episode was not spoiled for me? So just remember, when you're complaining about how you have to catch up on season 8, just think of me on the ship dying. Wow, a terrifying angle. Nothing like a white face to really set off some purple wine teeth. All right, well, my face is gonna burn off my head, so I'm gonna take this off and I'll be right back. Okay, so I lied. I'm actually going to take this off in front of you. So my favorite way to remove this mask is with a hot towel, which also in and of itself is very exfoliating. I really do feel like whenever I do this, I'm revealing a new face. Shit, that's fresh. Pharmacy Honey Potion, good job. So the last 2 masks I want to show you is actually a brand that I've never heard of. My friend Emily, who is here on the ship with me, told me about Summer Fridays. Do you know what this is? If you don't, you need to run, do not walk, because these bitches right here, disclaimer, I don't suggest putting this many masks on in one evening, but you know what? That's how much I love you guys. I'm doing it for you. Okay, so this is the Summer Fridays Overtime Mask. This full-on smells like a pumpkin pie. So this is definitely an exfoliating mask. According to Summer Friday's website, this mask is vitamin packed with pumpkin and apricot seed powder to gently polish away dead skin cells for a luminous effect. Basically, this is going to have the same purpose as the cup of coffee mask. They're both exfoliating masks. You don't really want to do more than one exfoliating mask in one night. You probably want to take a day off in between at least. I'm thinking like 2 to 3 times a week you should do an exfoliating mask. So the price point for the Summer Fridays Overtime Mask is $44. Other details about their company: they're paraben free, they have no synthetic dyes or fragrances, they're cruelty free and vegan, sulfate free, and made in the USA. I just cannot say enough about this brand. I just think they're fresh and hip, and I love the result it's giving my skin. So I just removed my Overtime mask, and now last but not least is the Summer Fridays R&R mask. When I remove this, I am just giving you a rosy, baby-faced situation. It is an exfoliating mask, however, it's restorative as well. It features delicately ground wild rose powder to whisk away dead skin cells, and a dream team of antioxidant oils, including argan, safflower, sesame, avocado, and grapeseed, steep skin in luxe moisture, nourishing fatty acids, and anti-inflammatory healing. If you're gonna do one mask at the end of the night, this is such a great option. You get that exfoliation, but you're also going to get that really restorative, hydrating situation. Honestly, the moment I put this on, you can already see there's like a little bit of like a rosiness to my cheeks. I just feel like it's instant health. That's part of the reason why I wanted to actually apply these masks, even though it's super extra. And again, no one should ever do this many masks in one night. But I just really wanted to show you how they apply and what it looks like. When I use a hot cloth to take this off, some of the residual oils stay behind, and I almost feel like I don't have to moisturize my face after this. I mean, I'm going to, but I'm just saying that is how moisturizing this mask is. And if you even want to put it just over your lips. Circling back to men and skincare, if your dude won't do this for himself, which let's be honest, he's probably not gonna, make him do it. Just set him down and be like, you know what? Watch your show, watch your sports, whatever you need to do to make you happy. And I'm just gonna rub some stuff on your face and it's gonna feel good. Is that okay with you? If he says no, he's a damn idiot, because who doesn't want some beautiful lady just rubbing some nourishing oils all over your skin? Just a warm towel situation. Thank you guys so much for joining me for my current favorite masks, because at the end of the day, it's really just skin first, makeup second. Just smooth like a baby's ass. Cheers to that. Okay, bye.